Trust like homie, keep flipping it and go. Come so my grip can't even fit it in a frame. Pockets on swell, my way.
What it do, what it is, y'all, your girl Black Pop, aka Soda Baby, aka Asuka. And you're now tuned in to Soda Talk TV. And I know, as some of y'all know, your girl got hit. I done caught the 19. And I'm on day 4 of quarantine. Tomorrow's gonna be day 5. I'm feeling a lot better. It was definitely one of those type of like flus or colds. And not really, it didn't feel like a regular like a cold. And I've never caught the flu before either. But for me, my symptoms was dizziness, heavy chills, pain, like body aches, and loss of appetite. I was still able to eat, but it was just like, nah, I'm not trying to like food. I ate once each day because that's just how much of an appetite I didn't have. But I'm feeling better now. And, we back and we rocking and rolling. It's about 5:38 over here in the DMV area or whatever. So how y'all feeling about them New Year's resolutions, eh? Anybody got any? I sure don't. But there is a promise I have made to myself as far as like my internet career. Never trust nobody on the internet. Anybody trying to give you anything free. Oh, you guess this, you get that. Let me send you this link so I could quickly get into an account is not to be trusted. Let me tell you about somebody I actually knew that got hit up. It's like the hackers will read y'all messages and mimic how they talk. So somebody I was, who follows me, keeps up with what I do, somebody I actually talked to, and then I guess somebody, somehow, some way, the hacker got into his account. He was texting me, oh yeah, what's up? Oh, can I send you this account? So can I send you this? Can you click this link so I can get into this account? For some reason, you know how like when you see a message, you can see it before you read it. And I'm like, account, send me a link. I already knew what time it was. I didn't even want to open that. So you know what I went ahead and did? Deleted it like I ain't never seen it ever again. And from that day forward, his page was never to be found. Trust no one trying to send you a link. Anybody trying to send you a link so they can quickly get into an account, it's going down. It's not to be trusted. Just know that. Because they've been knocking niggas off left and right for the dumbest stuff, or people just giving up the links and shit. And honestly, it can happen to anybody. Nobody's exempt from it. But, just don't trust anyone on the internet. Like, just do your thing, grind, do what you're supposed to do, because every dog has its day. Regardless if you get that shout out or whatever the promo, just be wary of people that you have never met in real life. You can't catch on. You can't even figure out where you can find that and you over here sending this motherfucker information. Okay? Anywho, enough about me. Let's get into these hot topics. First on the docket, we got when a hit dog a holler. Girl, that people done said, according to the new BMC psychology study, people who are obsessed with celebrities are less intelligent. I ain't gonna hold you. I definitely feel like they was talking about me. But I have to admit it, whether I want to or not, that there is a part of me that is obsessed with their life. Yes, there is a part of me. But in all actuality, I just like vocalizing my opinion. And it's all for laughs, fun and gags, roasting and reading, and giving props when due and critiquing. But, I like to see them live, but I don't take nothing that they do serious because it's all entertainment. I just wish the rest of the world would see that, especially when it comes to drill music. Yeah. And everything else with these trends as well, too. Because trends are just for the time being. And that's what celebrities are here to do. And, just entertain us. But I could see why they came up with that conclusion. But for me, I had to, a part of me is like, they low-key is talking about your ass. This is what you do on here, until I expand what else I do on here. But I mean, I can see how that's true. But every celebrity does not deserve coverage just because you're famous and you caught yourself in another clout scam, for the record. But yeah. Next on the docket, we have Gunna with his Drip Season 4 album, which dropped today. How you feeling about that Drip Season 4, baby? What's your favorite song on that album? Let's go through this track list. So far, I've listened to the album just one time. Sometimes you gotta give an album like a weekend to sit with it and even listen to it in different settings and with different speakers. Because when I was listening to Pushin' P with my headphones on, I was like, meh. Then I saw Lil Meech listening to Pushin' P through his car speakers. I'm like, oh, this is hard, Ain't gonna hold you. The album, it wasn't bad, but it was underwhelming. Pushin' P sounds like something that he's done before. However, I do like Mop. I do like Thought I Was Playing. I hope we get Power featuring Drake. How You Did That featuring Kodak, it was it kind of caught my ear. I definitely love the 25K jacket featuring Lil Baby. I like, of course, Too Easy. I like I Don't Know That Beat featuring G Herbo. What else did I like? I like The Die Alone featuring Young Thug and Chris Brown. And that was about it. And it just goes to show you, why Future is the godfather of this. Because it's just that was the first person I thought of. And it's just he knows how to recreate himself, unlike a lot of artists that have tried to take some of the sauce. And it's just yo, Deeper Than the Ocean does not sound like Love and Affection. Love and Affection don't sound like Gucci flip-flops. The real tea is, how you feeling about that You and Me featuring Chloe, the John B sample? To be honest, it was not my favorite. Hated it. Chloe high-pitched singing. That was so unnecessary. They would have been way better off had they just made their own original song. They didn't have to touch John B just because they couldn't think of anything else creatively. Because that's all it be. Anywho. Next on the docket, we have Young Baby Tate. Young Baby Tate calls out Gunna and says, why did Gunna have to say these boys a bunch of they no different than a tran? You couldn't have found anything else to say? This man been using derogatory LGBT words in his music for so long, and I'm tired. Then, at his glory, says, he said trend. You just be looking for to be mad at, to go viral and get on blogs. Put this energy into the music. Then Young Baby Tate responds and says, okay, well, I'm just glad he said trend. This is why you gotta be careful when you start seeking unnecessary attention. Seek, and ye shall find. Here it is. The people done dug up old tweets of her saying, bruh, shut your ass up. Even if you got a sex change, you will never know or feel what it's like to live life as a woman. Ain't this your people? Yeah. Young Baby Tate, she is extremely talented, but she was really annoying this week. I hate seeing people unnecessarily, if it's not about nothing important, dumb shit that you saying online and it don't even be funny like that, and you want to call it trolling. If you're gonna be a troll, really say the stuff that we really be scared to say. And regardless of what, if it was trend or not, it would have still been a bar because it made sense. It's a play on words, just like when Wayne said tougher than Nigerian hair, my criteria compared to your prejudice isn't fair. I'm a venereal disease like a menstrual bleed.